All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. Gonna get loud for a second here. So, 1 month in on the double pedal. Yes, I lost it there, but anyway, so you were supposed to be impressed by that, but yeah, I guess my legs are getting tired there. I've been playing, but anyway, that's 1 month on the double pedal, and when I bought this drum kit back in February, I didn't get the drum pedal. I had the pedal over there on the Mapex Mars 600 PT 600 or whatever. This is the Mapex PT 1000 NW or whatever Falcon pedal. Really cool pedal. It's got those toe stirrups. I wish the toe stirrups came back a bit, but I like it. I'm not very good at it, but I like it. I find it harder to just do the one thing I'm going to start incorporating with my training is just, okay, no sticks, just the drum pedal. Because I find I could pull it off a lot better when there's other things to keep time with, but then that's telling me my legs are not naturally keeping time, right? So it's a great way to critique myself. So if someone were to ask me, if you're a newbie, Reg, should you start with a double bass pedal? You never played drums before, you never played an instrument before in your life, you shouldn't, should you or should you not start with a double bass pedal? Well, I've got two schools of thought on it. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drum instructors watching this. They're already got their arms folded and they're like, just say the wrong thing, buddy. Just say the wrong thing. My hands are right hovering above the keyboard. I'm going to type you a freaking paragraph. You're going to get. Hear me out. Okay. You get good at what you practice at. Now, I'm a multi-instrumentalist. The drums, yes, okay, I took drums back in high school for a semester, and I took bass for a semester, whatever. But I've been playing guitar since I was 5, right? And there's a lot of things I learned from guitar that translate to other instruments, even drums. Violins, ukuleles, mandolin, bass somewhere over there in the corner. There's a kazoo in here somewhere. I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm getting there. I could do a wicked freebird on the kazoo. But anyway, no, yeah. I don't want to show off right now. So I'm like, okay, as a guy that doesn't have that much experience on the drums, what is my takeaway on this? If I had the money back in February to just start with the double pedal, would that have been a good idea? I'm 8 months in, and I've got the double pedal. And I absolutely love it, but it just made everything hard. It just made everything really hard. You know what I mean? Because now I got to go from 1 foot to getting the other foot. But I'm glad I didn't wait 5 years. You know what I mean? I think what I would suggest, obviously take lessons if you can afford lessons. If you can't afford lessons, do it the way I'm doing it. Go to like the Drumeo sites, start there. They'll get you going for sure. There's a lot of videos. There's one video I think it's not Drumeo, it's another drum teacher. He gives you all 40 fundamentals, right? I wouldn't worry about the fundamentals the first maybe 2 months of playing. But I would learn grooves and beats and stuff like that, and just focus on with the metronome and stuff like that, just keeping your timing. If you did start with a double bass pedal, okay, I would still probably say that focus a lot on your right foot if you're right-handed and you start out. I would focus on that probably for the first 6 months anyway. Not saying don't touch the double bass pedal, but I put my primary focus on getting that foot strong. Just because it's going to lead you, right? Because if you have 2 weak feet to start with, that might really throw you off, right? That's my take on it. So I'm not saying don't get the double pedal. What I'm saying is you got now an extra challenge there, where if you can just kind of like disengage the one pedal to start, and then maybe like break your practice up into, okay, start off warm up with some beats, with the metronome, just steady beats. That's what everybody recommends, and that's kind of, I recommend that too. And then follow it up by some fancy footwork. Like the best drummers in the world, what makes them good, it's not their fills. Their fills are spectacular, sure, but it's their footwork. The footwork is what makes you a good drummer. As a guitar player, multi-instrumentalist guy, I'm telling you, the best drummers, it's their footwork that you're fascinated by. Their fills, yeah, you'll like it. It's like, oh, wow, whatever. But it's their footwork that really, really, really like blows you away. Whether it's a single pedal or a double pedal, it doesn't really matter. Because the pedal is the hard part. The sticks are actually not that hard. It's the pedal part that's the hard part, right? So when you have two, it's twice as hard, right? So I'm not saying don't do it, like do as I say, not as I do. But I'm saying, yes, I would have probably, if I had the extra money 8 months ago when I first bought the kit, yeah, I probably would have bought the pedal, because that was always going to be my goal anyway. And the sooner you get on things, to me, in my opinion, like if you want to play a 7-string guitar, an 8-string guitar, and say, well, I'm going to learn the 6-string first. Yeah, okay, fine. But after a couple of months, once you get the basics of how to learn and how to do things and how to critique yourself, and that's any instrument, you'll learn that if you're a multi-instrumentalist. You already know there's going to be a learning curve to stuff, right? And how to critique it so you don't learn bad habits, right? If you could do that, then yes, go ahead, start with it. It's just, you're going to have to put a lot of focus on critiquing what you're doing wrong so that you don't develop bad habits that are going to injure your body. Like I'm really, like not struggling, but I'm really conscientious when my feet get going, for example. Stop right there, because my hip flex, my inner thigh and my hip flexor are now engaging. So I'm relaxed there. Kind of a little out there. Again, my legs are getting tired because I've been playing for about an hour now. But like I'm trying, like as soon as something that's not supposed to be engages, I'm trying to focus getting just my calves working, not my shins. I'm so far no problem with the shins at all, shin muscles at all. So still fairly relaxed doing that, right? But if I didn't know about it, I could probably do all kinds of injuries to myself. Engaging muscles that I don't want to. And that's one of the other things you have to understand about the drums is like, most people are going to focus on, the hand. Good. Whatever. And okay, my hand's relaxed. I can play like that all day. Not going to hurt at all, right? And let the stick do the work. Okay, fine. The feet's a little different because you're more engaged with it. Getting the pedal set up, that's, I think, is the part that's going to confuse you the most. Even with the single pedal, it took a while to set it up right. But